Hi, hello, how you doing? That's good. I hope you're doing well. I thought today I would do a proper mukbang. I got this, I got this idea from my manager. She's amazing. She used to really watch mukbangs. That's how I even learned about them. That's how I learned about Trisha Paytas. And we used to live together in this little room, really close. And she would get herself her little plate and her snackies and just eat and watch her and have a snack with her. And I thought that was really cute and interesting. And since then I've watched some myself, but this is gonna be my first time participating in one. They're kind of getting bigger, which is strange because I thought they were already big, but they have just gotten even more popular. That is so flavorful and so yummy. So, I've never done one before. So, I don't know if you can actually make a mukbang boring. They're just kind of chill, right? It's just eating. That is so good. I don't know what brand their soy sauce is, but it's really good too. I don't know what miso soup is made out of, but it's so good. This spoon is way too small. The idea of eating and talking is kind of weird. But it's also really calming because, say you're, living on your own and your friends aren't around, you can still kind of get that socialization out. And for me, it's really interesting because I am used to being able to edit out all my mistakes and reshoot something 100 times, but you really can't do that for a mukbang. You really just have to be genuine and open with the camera and interesting all on your own. And I really need practice with that. So this is more than just eating for me. It's also practicing and getting better at what I want to do. That is legitimately so yummy. It has such a light flavor to it. It's so good. I usually don't eat the little tofus. Or the seaweed, but I probably should have watched a really good mukbang like Trish or something before doing this, but it's whatever. I don't want to end up copying too much from YouTubers because there's definitely a lot that I admire and I think they're really funny. And I can put my own twist on something they do, but at the same time, it's really good to just sit back and just be yourself and go for it. Yum, yum, yum. I think I'm going to check on those beers before we get into the sushi rolls. They're not ready. So we're just going to crack into these rolls. Me and my boyfriend get sushi all the time. We'll get $30 of sushi for any kind of reference. This is about $20 of sushi. We'll get 30 or 40 and then have a Ghibli movie night, and it's so much fun. And it's our little date nights. I love that. That is such like a light flavor. But yeah, I wonder if he would ever do a mukbang with me. I don't think he would. I don't think he likes to do the whole vlogging thing. I thought this was going to be like a ton of food, but I probably should have gotten more. Mm. That is 10 out of 10 the best roll. It is so crunchy. It has so much flavor. It's just so good. I love it. I really like the sushi place near my house. But I went in today and I was like, can I get 2 Kirin Lights? Because they sell them there for their sake bombs. Can I get 2 Kirin Lights with my order? And they said, yeah, sure, over the phone. And then when I got there, they had written down Coors Light. And I was like, I wanted Kirin Light. Can I get this change, please? And they were like, oh, we can't sell you a Kirin Light. You have to drink it here. But they were just about to sell me a Coors Light? Like, I don't know. I don't get it. If anyone had told me that I could eat a whole lemon, rind it all, a year ago, I would have thought they were liars. I wonder what the, like, psychological thought process is. Like, why do people want to watch other people eat? Why do people, like, want to eat with other people? Because I don't go, like, whenever I go out to a restaurant by myself, I don't feel as comfortable. It's just kind of awkward. It's like, I don't know, like, it's weird. I usually just grab my stuff to go. Like today, I wasn't going to sit in, well, I guess today I was having different plans, but I wouldn't have just sat in there if I was going to go by myself. I still would have grabbed all my stuff to go and, like, made my way out. But I think, like, when you're not with a group, when you're not with people that you like, it's really nice to just have a break and have a moment and just, like, breathe and have time on your own. And that's pretty much what I'm doing today. It's my off day. If I have any off day, like, off day work, then I usually just take that day for myself and, like, I don't plan anything. I don't really want to do anything. I just want to, like, hang at my house, chill, breathe until my next shift. And a lot of my friends aren't like that. I don't think my boyfriend's like that. He's a really, like, active person. He wants to go out and enjoy his off day, which I totally get that too. Like, I love spending time with him. I love, like, going on weird trips everywhere, but I also just really enjoy, like, breathing chilling, not having any plans, not having anywhere to go, staying in your PJs and eating a lot of sushi. They always give me these and I never use them. That is so much wasabi. So much. Okay. I didn't grab anything to put my sake in, so I guess I'm a jerk. Today I have Kirin Ichiban. It's my favorite brand of Japanese beer. I usually get Kirin Light because I like the flavor a little bit better. Plus there's, less calories, less to worry about. But they didn't have it today in, the store that I went to. They didn't have Kirin Light, so I got the regular old Kirin. She's a good girl, too. Why not? Why not put it there? I know I'm breaking the aesthetic, but I'm just going to put my sake in here because I don't have my little jar thing, little cup thing for it. Today I was thinking about doing these sake bombs, and I had them on my brain. And I was also thinking about Agretzko, which is a show on Netflix, and it's really funny, and it's by the same people that did Hello Kitty, but it's for adults and hilarious and adorable. And there's an episode in that where she has to serve beer to her boss, and I was thinking about that, and I was like, it's so weird that they do that. Why don't you just drink your beer? I didn't really get it, so I looked into it. And in Japan, it's pretty much polite. If you're out with friends, your friend is supposed to pour your drink for you. It's just their courtesy. It's a nice gesture. It's good manners, basically, that they pour for you. And it is bad manners for them to let your drink go empty. So I love Japan's drinking culture so much. I think it's so interesting because they just party, man. They just have a good time. It's not like us where we're like, wow, get lit. But it's let's have a good time. And it's just fun. And I love sake bombs because they get me a totally different kind of drunk. It's just way more lively than hard alcohol. Lots of beer foam. Beer burps, whatever. That does make me curious about a sake bomb, because if you're not supposed to let your drink go dry, how's that work? But I'm guessing sake bombs are an American take, an Americanized thing. This is not the cleanest way to do this. Lately, I have been so busy and just doing every kind of thing. I've been working, I've been cleaning, I've been just, taking care of myself. And I feel like I've been in such a rush, and, it feels like every day I need to, do this, and this, and half the time, if it's an off day, I just don't even do it. I just feel like I've been in a huge, huge rush. So today, it's, so nice, because I woke up at, 4 in the afternoon, got in some good rest, cleaned my room, made it nice and organized, and then now I'm doing this, and it's just really relaxing, and it reminds me just to slow down, just chill, have a day. Depending on how editing this goes, I'll probably have 3 videos up in 3 days, which is iconic. I'm a YouTuber. Every day uploads, guys. Oh my gosh. I'm getting good at this. Don't hold me to it, though. I don't know what that was. I'm really interested to see what my manager thinks about this video, because she was really excited when I said I was going to do it, but I want to live up to her, like, you know, thoughts and, you know, like, I want it to be amazing and great. Even though I don't think this will be the last one I ever do, I really like sushi, and having a reason to eat mounds of it is great. And the only problem with sushi is the long, long breaks. You really gotta chew it. You really gotta get that down, otherwise you're gonna choke and die. This will probably be the only type of food I ever do a mukbang for, though, because sushi is legitimately the only food that I'm like, I want to spend $30 on it, and I want to eat it till my stomach is stretched out. It is the only food that makes me feel that way. It is the only food that is worth the weight, like, gain. So, I'm not going to say I will never do a different kind of mukbang, a different food. Excuse me. But I don't have any plans to. So if you guys really want me to do something like that, you're going to have to comment on it. Tell me what you want to see. And that goes for any of my videos. I'm always open to, like, suggestions. I think I already have my day planned out. I think, after this, I will probably call my manager, tell her how it went, chat with her for a while, and then I might jump on Stardew Valley, because I haven't done that one in a while, because I was on my laptop before, and now I'm on this computer here. So I have to transfer the files, and I just haven't done it yet. Plus, there was the big update where it's multiplayer now, which I don't know how I could incorporate that into my video, because no one plays with me. That's so good. That lemon it just changes the whole game. Like, I'm pretty sure this was a completely different roll, and then they threw that lemon on top, and they were like, oh, put that on the menu. The Kiorans you get in the store are, like, this big. Or in the restaurant, they're, like, huge. Mainly because they don't, I guess in the Japanese culture, they don't drink like we do. Like, they pour their drink and share it and, like, whatever. Like, I'm not completely researched on it, but they drink a little bit differently than us, and I think that's just really interesting. Drinking culture has always been a fascinating subject to me, though. Like, in America, it's very, glamorous, but also very, like, there's mixed opinions. It's very, like, praised, but it's also hated a lot. People always get so nervous when I drink, and I don't get it, because, one, I'm drinking, and I'm not thinking about it, but a lot of people really think I'm gonna do something, like, insane and crazy, when all I really do is I just chill out, and they're like, Katie, you have a problem, and I'm like, really? Because last night I had 7 shots and laid in my bed and played Sims. Like, I wasn't hurting anything. So, American drinking culture can be kind of weird, because you can be the cool party kid for it, or you can be, you know, like an alcoholic. Like, there's 2 speeds here, and there's not just a relaxed, it's okay to drink, which maybe that's how it is everywhere, but... This was not gonna be enough food to fill me up until I had that beer. Like, that's when the game changed. Now I'm so full. I never really wanted to be a beer drinker, but as of like the last 2 months, there's a lot of beers I really enjoy. Like, they just are tasty, delicious, and they get you like really buzzed. Like, I guess I'm used to vodka because I drink so much of it, and I'm just not getting the kind of buzz that I used to get anymore. I don't know if alcohol does that to you. I'm just saying from experience, it seems like I'm drinking more alcohol and just getting more hungover without getting drunk. Whereas this beer, plus, like, I'll probably have, like, 2 or 3, and I'll be just flying, and it'll be great. Sorry about that. I had to make sure my camera was still recording. I got kind of spooked. I was like, ugh, did I turn it on? And that would have been really bad, because I don't think you can start a mukbang over. I'm just not very good at, like, one-take kind of things yet. I get really stiff in front of the camera for, like, shut up. For, like, the first few minutes, and then, I don't know, the more I do it, the, like, more comfortable it gets, but it's something to, like, learn and get used to. That's why I'm doing a lot of the videos I'm doing right now. This is getting cold. Stayed really warm for, like, a long time, though. I don't think I really have the audience to do a mukbang. So this probably won't be my most popular video. But, whatever. Ugh. I like Kieran Light so much better. It's not like that's gross, it's not my favorite. Kieran Light has, like, a lighter flavor. This is a lot more bitter, especially with the sake. I don't know if it's sake or sake, whatever. I should probably learn that. It was so funny earlier. So awkward. I can't even speak. No, it was funny earlier. I was in the car and my friend called me and she talked to me for a second, and the second I hung up, my boyfriend called me. That's just kind of how it always works, is everybody needs me all at the same time. And then, you know, moments like this, it's chill. It's good. If I don't answer anybody, if I don't respond to my text messages, then nobody needs me. But the second I send one out, it's like they all get a notification that I'm back to living. And I don't have time for that. These are so good. These are so amazing. The little back end pieces, they're just like completely fried. And then the other side you can see like there's cream cheese and crab meat and eel sauce, which eel sauce to me sounds so gross, but it is so tasty. I can't pick it up. I can't get it. It gets really annoying to me because I get sushi from all over, and I assume that it's an American thing to make sushi rolls kind of big, Like, these in the Thunder Roll, they're kind of large for a sushi roll compared to the Sky Roll. They're just, like, big boys. They're just kind of huge. And sushi's supposed to be eaten in one bite. Because then you get all the flavors. Eating half of it, you don't get the same experience. It's like, oh, well, I have a whole bunch of cream cheese in my mouth, but I don't have a lot of that crab over there. Like, you're supposed to eat it all at once. But maybe it's not an American thing, but I assume that in America we just make them too big. Because we just have to fill our whole mouths. Like, these Sky Rolls are a much better size. They're just tiny and small. And you can just pop them all in your mouth. Mmm. Mmm. That's so good. So yummy. And that one had a bit more lemon than the rest of them have had. So it's kind of sour. My eyes are kind of watering. But so good. So flavorful. I love food that is just good and clean and delicious, and you can just eat tons and tons and tons of it because it's just that delicious. And I I don't have any problems with sushi. I don't ever get mad whenever I go out to get sushi. Because this, right here, there's 3 rolls, plus some nigiri, some salmon nigiri, and a miso soup. All of this was like $20. I can go to the fries and get about the same sushi, maybe a little bit more. I don't get to pick what the rolls are. I don't get to pick what the variety is. I just have to get one of those big party packs unless I want to talk to somebody and, like, make their day worse, which I'm not going to do. And then I'm paying the same price. I'm still paying $20. I don't mind fried sushi. I don't think there's a problem with it. I don't think it's necessarily nasty. I don't think it's gross. I just think for your money, you can go to a local sushi place and get 10 times better product. Like, it's fresh fish. It's not going to be imitation crab, which I know some fries, fries here is a grocery store. So, any kind of grocery store sushi, like, they it's kind of questionable. They kind of do cut corners a little bit. I don't think that the sushi chef that prepares them are necessarily less skilled. I think they are just given products that are less fresh. And I'm not saying that this is the freshest stuff on the market either. I live in Arizona. I'm fairly certain this isn't the best, most delicious fish caught in the world. But there is a big difference. There's a big difference in their product, and there's not a big difference in price. So, if you're asking me, just find a sushi place that you like and go there and stop spending your money. Like, I get it if it's a quick trip and you're like, I got a craving, let's cut into this. But if you just want good sushi, like, it's not more expensive. In most places, it's the exact same price, and it's great. We used to go to a different sushi place called Nakama, or Nakama, not sure how to pronounce it. And they're really good. Like, they have really nice sushi, fine prices, nothing was really wrong with them, except for their service. Like, we would go in together, we would sit down at a table for an hour, and then they would take our order, and then it would be 30 more minutes before we got our sushi rolls. And they can take a minute to prep, especially when the place is busy. It's not necessarily it depends on what you're ordering, but it can take a minute to get a roll. Like, I understand that. He understands that. But at this place, we had to be prepared to sit down and have conversation, and we didn't even get drinks till they were ready to take our order. So The service was just really bad, and it wasn't one experience. It was every time we went in there. Sorry, excuse me. Every single time we went in there, it was the same thing with different waiters, waitresses, with different chefs on the thing. Like, we went like 5 or 6 times because we do like the sushi. And they have one... this beer. They have one roll called the Lotus Roll, and it is a basic little roll like this, except on top they just put heaps and heaps of crab meat, and I love crab meat, and then they just light it on fire. Like, it's so cool. Stop saying like. It's so cool, and it's served really well, and it's probably about $15 to $20. Actually, it's not crab meat on top. It's lobster meat. That's what it is. It's lobster meat. They just put pounds and pounds of lobster meat on top, and it's so good. It's so tasty. It comes out warm, which I prefer baked sushi, warm sushi. I don't really like fridge cold sushi, which you get at Fry's. Just saying. So, yeah. We would go there a lot just to get that roll. It was so good, but it's not wait an hour and 30 minutes roll good. Like, it's take your friends out, have a time, really flag down your waitress as soon as she puts you down and say, can we get some sake bombs? Like, that's what you need to do when you go there. You need to have your gals, your guys, whatever. You need to sit at your table and you need to be ready to chat and drink. And you got to grab that girl so you can get your sake bombs, because you're not getting them any other way. You're gonna have to wait till your food's out if you don't snatch them up real quick. And I don't want to like dog this place, but that's why we stopped going. It's because I don't appreciate that service. I think that's ridiculous. Because me and my boyfriend, when we go, we want to spend maybe an hour out, like chill night, slow night. Just grab dinner, like, that's average. So, I don't know. We stopped going there. I really have to fight the voice in my head that says not to talk with your mouth full. I've been taught my whole life to not speak when you have food in your mouth, but whatever. Lately, everything has just been so crazy and so nuts. So insane. And I feel like I'm finally getting out of it. Not just today, but I feel like all because a whole bunch of drama started right at once. It was catastrophic. Everybody in my life had something really bad happen to them. It's been so crazy. It's been so just mad for everyone, everywhere. And it's just finally about to break. And it's going to be good times. And it's going to be nice. I am actually going to be getting a lot less hours at work, which kind of stinks. But I'm also going to have more time to think of video ideas. I'm probably going to play Stardew tonight. I think that sounds really fun. Oh, I got to save that one for last. That's my dessert. It's so good. Oh, another really fun thing about the place that I ordered all of this from. They give you a little complimentary dessert. It's just a little orange, and it's cut all cute. Like, it's cut into, like, 6 slices, and they put, like, a little toothpick on it, just stuck in the top, and it's just an orange, but it's, like, the presentation is really nice, and it's really refreshing and really tasty after you have all the sushi, and I always forget that they have that. So when they bring it out, I'm, like, too full to eat an orange. Alright. I'm using the talking as an excuse. I gotta finish these last 4 pieces. I didn't get this close just to give up. Bitter. It's bitter. It's so bitter. It's the only time I like a light beer more than a regular beer. I'm not going to say only time. Some light beers are pretty bomb. I really like doing mukbangs. This is fun. It's like, it's kind of peaceful. Like, I get why someone would have a channel just for mukbanging. Because, like, I hate that. I hate that I keep saying like. I do it all the time. Like and I gotta cut them out. Gotta better myself. Gotta be a better person. I know it's rude to point with chopsticks. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be doing that. But what are you gonna do? 3 more pieces. I'm gonna eat this before I start feeling pukey, because this should only ever be experienced in happiness. Oh my gosh. There's just a little fat vein running down its yummy little side. Yum. Oh my gosh. I think it'd be really fun to just go live on, like, Instagram, YouTube, anywhere, and just have some sake bombs and just chat with you guys, with, like, anybody. Just, like, have a chill time. Just, like, have a chill time, because I don't know how to stop saying that. I think that'd be really fun. I also think you have to be famous to do that, so maybe one day. That nigiri, the salmon, that was just, it's so good that I don't want to eat this, because then I won't have the taste of the nigiri in my mouth. Is that gross? Probably a little. Alright, 2 more. This is the most food I've eaten in days. But I didn't have breakfast, so it's fine. I'm gonna do a little bit of soy sauce. Alright, last one. You ever get to the point where you're so full that your body doesn't want to swallow any more food, and it's like, That's where I am. Alright, well, that was my first mukbang. Feel free to tell me how you think I did. I'm sure there's plenty of places where I could improve, but thanks for hanging out with me and having a time and dealing with me not knowing how to not edit and just talk coherently and clearly. So, thank you for joining me for this weird experience. I hope it was entertaining and fun and whatever, and have a great day. And that's all I've got. So, I'll see you in the next one.